It was not until the moment when the emperor raised his sword and stabbed the woman's shoulder that the woman realized that her fate with the emperor had finally come to an end. So the next day, the woman transformed into a goddess in the fairy world and destroyed the goddess temple built for her by the emperor with her own hands. She swore that she would never help the emperor send a heavenly soldier again. At this time, the emperor, who was unaware of the situation, still wanted to get the woman's help to win the battle, until he saw the goddess temple suddenly collapsed in front of him. The emperor realized that everything was the result of his own fault. It turned out that the woman was originally a goddess in heaven who symbolized purity. 6 years ago, she met the downtrodden prince when she came down to earth to overcome the calamity. From then on, she fell in love with the prince at first sight. She did not hesitate to violate the rules of heaven, and used the goddess map that connected to heaven to call in heavenly soldiers and generals to help the prince conquer the 4 directions. In just 2 years, she supported him to sit on the throne of the emperor. She even ignored the gap between humans and gods, and gave birth to a prince for the emperor after 10 months of pregnancy. In order to thank the woman for her merits, the emperor built a goddess temple for her to accept worship from the world. But who knew that everything would change 6 years later? The emperor and the little prince were actually deceived by the scheming woman, and wanted to kill the woman to prolong her life. It was not until the moment when the woman was killed by the emperor himself that she realized that she had given her life to the emperor in the wrong way.